Okay, I want to pin you down now. I want to get you on your kind of Olympia predictions. I really want to hear how you think it's going to shake out.
How I think it's going to shape out.
Yeah, and how? Oh, okay, maybe how you'd like it to.
Yeah, how I like it to shape out would be obviously Samson to win it.
Okay.
I would love Samson to win it. You know, it'd be good for him.
Why?
Because end of the day, he's older than all the rest of the guys, and he's made the most improvement.
Yeah.
And you know, I can see him winning it. You know, if everything is right, I can see him winning it, no doubt. He's got a lot of going for his physique. You know, people talk about his back and back. Yeah, listen, back. How many poses are you going to see his back on? Or front, rear double biceps, you're going to see that pose on that. He's got a nice lat spread.
Yeah.
So he can compare to everybody in that. He's got good glute hamstring tie-in. Maybe because he's darker skin, you weren't able to see his glutes as feathered compared to the lighter skinned guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but I've heard that Milos might be bringing him in around about 290 because he was 294 at the Olympia last year and 297.4 or something at the Arnold. And I think they're going to try and get him nice and crispy at 290. I think if that happens, then, you know, because his waist is nice and small. And plus, I mean, I've got to be honest, I kind of want to see a tall Mr. Olympia again. I do. I'm sorry. I do. That's just my own personal preference.
Yeah, like I said to you, I want to see an open guy who looks like an open guy to be Mr. Olympia. You know,
yeah.
You know, like would like to see a Mr. Olympia back up 5'10" again. You know what I mean, and above.
Zach, that's very shortest.
Yeah, I am very shortest. Look up to me when you're talking to me.
So carry on with the names, and who do you think's gonna?
Yeah, so listen, I love Samson to win it.
Yeah.
I would love to see what's it now? Andrew Jacks up there. You know what I mean?
How high though? How high? Give me a number.
Well, like I say, if we're doing fantasy bodybuilding, yeah, then I would like to see all the taller guys up there. You know?
Okay.
But yeah, so I like to see all the taller guys up there. I like to see I would like to see Samson. I like to see Andrew Jacks. I like to see Regan. I like to see Crizzo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I like to see them type of physiques in the first lineup.
Would you prefer, instead of, I actually suggested this and it got shot down in flames. Would you prefer, instead of open and 212, height classes like?
Yeah, I would love to see height classes.
I think I'm picking up on that. I'm picking up on that from you.
Yeah. I would definitely love to see height classes because it makes more sense.
Okay.
Then it comes down to like, there is no weight gap. It's like what your physique's gonna look like. You know, you don't have to meet that criteria of a weight and putting athletes down to a certain weight in the 212 and making them suffer because you know yourself, it's always the last couple of weeks what are most detrimental to a bodybuilder's health. And that's where, you know, the body suffers the most in the last couple of weeks due to the exploitation of taking, you know, hard, you know, diuretics, you know, stuff like that, and a lot of orals, toxic orals, what they take, like halo testing, you know, oxys and stuff like that on your liver and stuff, and you know, stuff like that is, and obviously you're sucking your body down to a certain thing, you know. It's like, so that's the problem you've got. Is like, I would love to see, like Naba having high classes.
Yeah. It
would make a lot more sense because you're seeing a lot of shorter guys entering the open classes now. You know, if you really think about it, the top two guys or top three guys last year were all short guys.
Yeah.
It was like, well, how tall were they all? 4'2"?
No, 4'3".
Yeah. So
no, well, Derek and Hadi, obviously. I mean, Derek was the reigning, you know, 212 Olympia champion coming in on the special invite for the Open. You got Hadi that started off in the 212 in 2018, and 2019 he switched. You know, so I mean, Bonac was an ex 212.
Yeah, yeah. The thing about it is, like I said to you, it's like this. Listen, we're not stupid. Bodybuilding is a business. It's always been a business. The person who's going to win is going to be the one who's best for the business.
Hang on, hang on. Well, how do you account for Hadi? Guy doesn't speak English, lives in Iran.
How do I not? How do I account for Hadi?
Yeah,
Because you got to remember what he's following is in like in the Middle East. It's crazy.
I don't know about that. I think they might. I think if they really wanted,
Really?
I think if they
Really?
I think if they wanted somebody marketable, they'd have given it to Derek or Nick.
No, no, they couldn't have given it to Derek because Hadi was too ahead of him.
Well,
And
yeah.
then the
So
first
they gave it to the best man on the day.
No, they give it to the most marketable person on the day, and in the Middle East, Rami was the most marketable, and the second most marketable in the Middle East is Hadi, and he's got a lot of following. Just try to write something bad on his picture or his page.